the forest. I had always been afraid of the forest, that dark and unknown place at the farthest edge of my little world. At night I often dreamed of it and woke chilled with fear. The fear was there in the day, too, hidden inside me no matter what I did or where I went. One night, the fear pressed so heavily on me that I could bear it no longer. In the morning, standing in the doorway of my home, I saw the cozy chair by the fire, my warm bed, the objects that I loved. I turned and closed the door behind me. I walked through the village that I knew like the back of my hand. I passed the shops and houses, laid out in their familiar order, and followed the long curve of the street. On the high road, my heart began to race. I no longer felt like myself, but small and alone in the big world. I walked on and on past unknown farms and fields until the paved road ended. Uneasy, I looked back at my village, a dot in the distance. Looming before me, shaking its many heads slowly in the wind, stood the forest. Should I turn back? Should I run back, heart racing to the safety of my house? No, I had come too far. But would I lose myself? Would I be devoured by some wild creature? Would I die of fear? I stepped inside the forest between two pillar trees that stood like a gateway. My heart was pounding. A sharp bird call from behind me made me jump. Something cracked nearby, and a dark shadow moved swiftly toward me, coming closer and closer. Leaping for cover, I tripped and fell headlong to the ground. Lie still, I thought. If you cry or move, you'll be found. Could my thundering heart be heard outside my head? When I opened my eyes, my nose was deep in moss, a forest of tiny trees as soft as feathers. The sunlight was raining down through the leaves and warming my back. A sweet breeze stirred my fur. I was alive. How long had I been here? A butterfly opened and shut its wings nearby like a guardian angel. I listened. All around me, a million leaves whispered and rustled gently. I rolled over and for the first time looked up. High above, I saw the sky. The sky was bigger than the forest, bigger even than my fear had been, bigger than everything. I lay there, a speck in this enormous beauty, until the light began to fade. Then with the sweet murmuring world of the forest filling me, I walked the long way home.